Hi, welcome to my sake channel. My name is Yasu, and then I drink sake and then get drunk and then talk something about something in English. Anyway, so today I'm drinking this sake. My first time to try this one. It's from Niigata prefectures in Japan. The sake brewery's name is kamonishikishuzou, and the name of the sake is Nifudazake. I think the name is, the name comes after the design of this bottle, which is really cute. This is Nifuda, oh my gosh, let me search for the English term. I forgot. Nifuda. Yeah, name tag. See, this is a thing, I'm stuck in Japan for a long time, and I don't really use English that much, so it's hard for me to remember certain English vocabulary and in terms. But anyway, so this is Nifudasake. It's like name tag sake. That's the design. They use sakemirai rice to make this Japanese sake. It's a junmaidaiginjo. So let's see how this sake is gonna taste like. So yeah, in my videos, I just keep drinking and I just get drunk and then talk about Japan in English. So I hope some people, at least one person, because I don't know how many people actually watch my video, but at least one person, somehow tried any sake, then I'm already happy. But anyway, cheers. The first one is smell. Refreshing, sweet. It's kind of like the peachy smell, and it's like a sakemirai rice smell. That is why that's one of the reasons why I like sake made out of the sakemirai rice. It smells fantastic. And then the flavor is it's just good. It's clean but soft, and the mellow flavor on my tongue, and then the juicy flavor kind of keeps leaves on my tongue. Very enjoyable. It's junmaidaiginjo sake, but because the initial flavor is very refreshing, you don't get tired of drinking. But because the juicy flavor just keeps that flavor on my tongue, so I don't think people can drink this one with food. But those are picky people. Me, I drink a lot, eat a lot, and I don't really care about the pairings and the combinations, so it's really good for me. Nice. Okay, so I think yesterday the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications made a press release saying that Japan lost populations a lot. Well, we all know that the entire world is actually know that, but as of January 1st, 2022, according to the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications, Japan had 123 million people, and compared to a year ago, Japan had lost something like 620,000 people. That's really a lot. So in the last 13 years, the consecutive years, Japan keeps losing people. And it's not easy and there is no quick fix in terms of the population issues, especially population declining. So unless Japan does some kind of major reform on the immigration policy, then this country will keep losing the populations, at least in the next 20 years or so. I think by in the next 20 years, the population would go under 100 million people. Personally, I want to say it. What's going to happen to this country, how the people in Japan will try to fight against population declining issues and everything. There's a higher chance that they do nothing, based on how I have seen, the Japanese government is trying to do something, nothing much. But regardless what Japanese government does or doesn't, we keep losing people in Japan. And I just wonder, will that really affect the Japanese economy? Because less people, less consumption, of course it will affect the economic activities negatively, and but still Japan is such a tiny island, but there are more than 120 million people living on this little island. So of course, they can still keep the economy size and everything, not as strong as before, of course. Or maybe, at some point they realize that they really need to do something, and then they kind of give up, to solving the population issues. Instead, they would actually shift on the productivity and efficiency issues, and they would bring back the economy in a very strong situations and so on. That could be possible, because when the first COVID-19 hit the world in Japan, and the Olympic was coming up, but Japan didn't produce any vaccines, and then they try to get as many as possible, but we didn't have any system to deliver the vaccines in a way that most of the people will get vaccinated in that timely manner. But somehow they pushed it, and once the entire people in Japan committed to be vaccinated, then the process got faster, and everybody just moving toward one directions and get it done. So the people in Japan just need to really hit the wall, realize that there is nothing else that they can do except one thing: increase the productivity and efficiency. But it will take some time, and I really want to witness what's going to happen to this country and then how people's going to react to it. But I'm just only one guy, and then all I'm gonna do is just keep drinking sake and introducing people to try Japanese sake, because if you guys drink more Japanese sake, it's gonna help the sake breweries. If they do well, they pay more tax in Japan. That would actually contribute to this country in so many ways. So anyway, Nifudazake by Kamonishikishuzou. That's the name of the sake brewery. The name of the sake is Nifudazake. This is really good. I like it. So I really recommend you to try this one. And if you're still watching this video, please subscribe to my channel, please. And if you do, I hope to see you in my next one. And until then, please take care. And for now, Jane, bye bye.